Hey, wonderful viewers, welcome back to Tender Talks. I'm your host, Elvina, and today we have a really vibrant personality with us. She is Leenaa Gupta. She's, of course, vibrant, optimistic, passionate, and a go getter. And I call her Bindas Leenaa because I love the way she is so frank and open in her opinions. On a little serious note, of course, she's a coach, a mentor, a trainer, an image consultant and much more. So, Lena will give us more insights on how we should be persistent and inspiring individuals, as well as being that go getter to succeed in our professional life that may impact our personal lives as well. Welcome, Lena.
Hi, thank you so much for those kind words, Elvina. It was so nice meeting you again.
So, what is the secret behind being so free spirited and that bindas approach that you have?
I would thank you for those words again, Elvina. The approach is you can call it a result. For example, anybody, if you allow me, I would like to give a little glimpse of how my entire journey started. Okay.
Sure, sure.
And so initially, the phase comes when everybody graduates and, there's a greed everybody has that, okay, I want to spend money. So basically, I did not have so many aspirations as, I was not that ambitious. Ki I'm going to go do this. I just wanted a simple 9 to 5 job so that I earn my pocket money. However, I always have that in subconscious that maybe what if I get a job in a big company and car comes and pick me up and I walk with my suitcase every day and I come with case back. And that's what a simple aspiration I always wanted to have. And the search began. Trust me, it was not that easy. And the time that I'm talking about was like we used to have those HR agencies and recruitment agency who used to have tie up with corporates. And
Yeah,
when you submit your resume with them, they used to charge some amount with you, and then they used to schedule your interview with the corporates.
right.
So the same thing I did, I recruited, and one agency sent me across to a big company called G Capital. It was, for me, it was like first time I heard that name, and I went there. The moment I saw that building, it was in Gurgaon, okay. And the moment I saw that building, it was like I'm already at 5'7", and I
Yeah.
saw that building like up, my head tilted up, and I said, "Man, I'm gonna go into there. Wow!" So it's like you call it like one step. I climbed it already. So it's
Right.
like and the first time they introduced me, security guard gave me that I card with chip enabled.
Yeah.
You put that across to the door and door slide. I said, "Wow, 2 minutes I spent there only." Wow, you put the card, the door will open. I said, "Good God, if I have done any good deeds in my life, I just need a job there. Trust me." But wow, tada, I got rejected.
All
I
right.
came back. Trust me, the time I'm talking about, Albina, there used to be 5 to 7 rounds of interview.
Yes.
I mean, one interview, whole day gone.
Yeah.
HR round, and then written round, GD round, one-on-one round, ops lega round, or front office lega round.
Yeah.
Matlab, people who do not even have anything to do with you will also take your round.
Yeah, that was back then. They want to be I won't say doubly sure. They're like 3, 4 stages of sure कि ये ठीक है कि नहीं.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, bus karo yaar. And then you get a slap out. I said, okay, now I'm never going to come to this big building and they are never going to give the chance. And earlier then they used to have that kind of resume bank. Okay. They give you 3 chances. So though I decided that, I would not never go, after 1 or 2 months, I kept on, continuing my education. I was then in my final year of graduation. Thereon, I continued with my education, and suddenly my mom told me that time we used to have those landline numbers.
Yes.
I came back from my college, and my mom said, "Me, you got a call from an agency." I said, "Okay," and said it's a G capital. I said, "Nah, man, I don't want to go." It's not a very good experience. And I went there again, full charge up, and again, after 5 rounds of interview, I said, "We will get back to you." I said, "No problem, sir. We are so well available. आप जब बुलाओ आ जाएंगे." And I came back again. सर अब तो मैं बिल्कुल भी नहीं जाऊंगी इस कंपनी में, इतनी बेइज्जती कर दी इन्होंने मेरी.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I came back again and I started doing, that very point in time, people used to be, call me up for their kids, sending them for tuition, home tuitions. So I said, no, I don't want to earn money by training young kids. But yes, if they need any help, so I used to train them free of cost. For example, somebody needs help in any subject, and I used to teach them without asking any penny because I used to feel it as my time getting worth. Okay. So being worth. So I used to spend my time like that. And finally, I registered for another agency and I paid them. And that person was found it quite promising. He said, कि लीना तुम्हें जो चाहिए ना मैं दूंगा लेकिन करना वो होगा जो मैं चाहूँ तो होगा वो जो तुम चाहो.
Wow.
Initially, being a girl, I was taken aback. भाई साहब क्या कराएगा ये?
Huh.
So, and then he said, I used to stay in East Delhi and his office was in Central Delhi. So he used to call me every day. He, Leena, they're training. I will train you for the interview. Only then I will send you for the round. I said, okay. And then we used to go and he used to call me even on Sunday. 9 o'clock, 8:30, and trust me, Alvina, I swear to my God, not a single day I missed. Even if it was Sunday, I used to be full charge up. Why? Because जैसे छोटे बच्चों को दिखा देते हैं ना क्योंकि you are going to get this, come
Yeah,
first, मैं
yeah,
तुम्हें ये
yeah.
दिलाऊंगा. ट्रस्ट मी किसी से कहना मत अब तो तुम इंटरव्यू ले रही हो लेकिन ये चीज आज भी है. द सेम फीलिंग इज एंड the main question that you ask me in the beginning of the interview, you will put it this, you will get the answers. The same spark I have still now. If you tell me, Leena, you will get this, do this. I will full charge. Okay, boss, अब तो ये करना है.
Right.
And he called me to his office around somewhere 30 days. 25-30 दिन उन्होंने बुलाया होगा. Daily I used to go, daily without a fail. I mean, there was a clock in my mind. The moment it's 6, I used to get up. कि नहीं आज जाना है, नहीं आज जाना है. I'm going to get this. He's
So
calling
that
me.
was like your motivational drive that you had.
Right, immediately. I said, कि वैसे भी I have worked so hard and let me give us a trial. And I kept going and following his instruction, attending his training, whatever he wanted me to do. And finally, when our training got over, he said, okay, Leena, I am now you're ready and I'll be scheduling your interviews. I said, good enough, sir. I'll be looking forward. And I came back and I was like, waiting, कि अब आएगा call, आएगा. And he said, Leena, there is an interview. I said, great, कहाँ जाना है, sir? Gurgaon. Okay, G capital है, sir.
So G was
भाई,
like the most happening company at that point in time कि आपका तो बिल्कुल पीछा ही नहीं छोड़ा.
actually, मैंने कहा तो वहाँ का गार्ड भी पहचान जाएगा. मुझे फिर आ गई.
Right.
And and I so again I could not say no to him because he really worked hard on me and I went there. This time I was better than my earlier two attempts. I reached at the office somewhere around 9:30 and I was in the office till you believe you me 7 o'clock in the evening because
Right.
they all the interviews used to take as per the availability of the managers, the front
Yes.
office manager, the
Yes.
reporting manager. Now one last round is waiting and you have to wait. The manager is going to come. He came up at 8 o'clock. I'm like furious, man. 8 o'clock still I have that subconsciously ना पहला experience याद रहता है कि
Yes. Yes.
भाई इसने अगर बोल दिया ना get back to you, I'm like God. And he took my interview and everything went well. He said, would you like to know something about the company? I said, no. My feedback. And then obviously, इतना ज़्यादा I was tired. Then again, I went back home. He said, Leena, you get a call. I was furious. I went back. I did not even eat the dinner and I slept. Next day again, I got a call कि you have a scheduled interview in G. And I immediately called up my manager and said, "ये क्यों मेरे पीछे पड़ गए? ये मुझे फिर बुला रहे हैं fourth time." Lena, understand, I sent 12 candidates. You are not the only person you are there calling. Trust me, Alvina, I went there and within 1 hour, I was given an offer letter.
Lovely. So you were destined to
You know,
begin your journey at GE Capital.
yeah, you know, and the other day, we spoke about that destiny, and
Yes.
you had the thing in your mind, and you work upon it. And वही ना जो हमारे खान साहब कहते हैं कि पूरी कायनात आपको ऑफर करती है, but you need to work for it. Is some element that is missing, and we said होगा यार होगा, but you do not have to give up. And as soon as I got the offer letter, I was like jumping, behaving like frog, मिल गया, मिल गया. I was like, called up my boss, said, sir, मुझे offer letter मिल गया. And guess what? It was not only a job that I'm looking for. I they were sending me to US to learn a process and then bring it out to India to run it at 70% lesser cost. So
Right.
I was like, not only that, within a month, I was flying to US for 6 months free of cost. And that was like an icing over the cake. I
Yeah.
mean, nobody till date do not believe that man.
Yeah.
कैसे ये हुआ?
That was destiny. You were destined to do that. And
Absolutely, Alrina. That is one example. I even share it with my students, with whosoever come up to me with failures, with depression, with anxiety. I said, people used to come up to me in those, COVID duration online schedules that you everything has got down. And now,
yeah.
I give you one more testimonial. There was one student जिसके कॉलेज में मैंने कभी लेक्चर लिया होगा,
Right.
workshops and
Time
all. I
ago.
do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So his maternal uncle recommended me that my bhanja is, going under depression. I said, how old is he? He said 20. I said, depression? 20 years old? I was like full charge when I was in 20. Said, Lena, you can train me. I said, bye, I'm not a psychopath. I'm not a psychologist. I cannot train depression and all. Said, Lena, just a minute. And I met him and I felt like giving him a chomat, Alvina. Said, कि Lena, man, मैंने क्या क्या plans थे. I used to be a topper in college. COVID came in. I had a study girlfriend. कि मेरा campus drive में interview हो जाएगा. I get a job and then I'm going to get married.
Right.
Everything was planned. लेकिन COVID, you know, became like a disaster in my life. And
Hmm.
he's going through depression. He had a broke up. The girlfriend left.
Hmm.
Dream shattered. Said, I said, you understand, Alvina, mind my words. I told him, he boss, there are something that there are few things that need preparation. Okay.
Yes.
कोविड खत्म हो जाए और फिर तुम्हें जॉब मिले और तब तुम ये मत कहना कि तैयारी नहीं, तेरा वक्त नहीं था मेरे पास.
Huh.
तुम्हें वक्त मिला होगा, prepare yourself.
Yes.
I trained him for somewhere around 15, 20 days. And he used to call me like a battery. I said, shut up, man. कहता है, "नहीं, मैम, आप ना मेरे साथ रहो, आप मेरे साथ चला करो, और मैं कभी फेल नहीं होऊंगा." चलिए, ऐसे थोड़ी ना हो सकता है.
Yeah. No, but
And
you
trust
have that vibe, and once a trainee finds that comfort zone in the trainer, like you are their go-to inspiration. So of course, when you're around, I'm sure everyone is like all charged up. कि नहीं हमें भी ये करना है. Ma'am, if ma'am is so inspirational,
exactly.
why not us? Because then they start mirroring you.
हाँ, तो as if that same thing happened, and as of now, yes, last month only I got his marriage invitation card. He's getting
How
married
sweet.
to his girlfriend only.
How sweet, how sweet. That's like really a good story and a very good testimonial. I want to ask you, what was the inspiration towards the career path of training, coaching, and mentoring? Of course, you joined
Uh,
GE, and then after that, what was the transition?
See, after GE, it was like a big brand, added a lot of weightage to my resume. Then I joined HCL Technologies, where I wanted to work with British people, and there I joined British Telecom process. And looking at my entire scenario, looking at my experiences, I got an opportunity in a bank. I understand that GE Capital was an American people.
Yeah.
night shift,
Yeah.
complete change.
Yeah.
British Telecom was a daylight, as
Afternoon
in their
shift.
work starts
Yeah.
in the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. And bank is a day. So my entire shift changes.
Changed.
You just, the only thing that I had that has been keeping me going on, for example, I have worked with G Capital, then I joined HCL Technologies, then I worked for ABN AMRO Bank, Royal Bank of Scotland, and my last assignment was with Religare, where I was taking care of branch banking and was taking care of four regions, Noida, Ghaziabad, Gurgaon, and Delhi. Only thing is that whatever you do na, Albina, whatever you do, there is a word in Hindi called shiddat. What is shiddat se karo? And
Right.
and keep doing it no matter what.
Right.
Because results are not in your hand.
Yeah.
What is in your hand is your actions, your
Yes.
behavior.
Absolutely.
And it's not, I'm not that kind of person जैसे मैंने आपको भी अपना एक एग्जांपल बताया कि कोई भी काम गए पहली बार में हो गया. No, कभी भी
Yes.
ऐसा नहीं होता.
Right.
अब जो मूवीज में दिखाते हैं ना शाहरुख खान इज पेड फॉर दैट बॉस कि एक बार में करेगा हो जाएगा. नो, एक्चुअली में ऐसा नहीं होता.
Right.
बट शाहरुख खान बनना पड़ता है धीरे धीरे.
Absolutely.
हाँ. तो the only thing to answer your question is कर लो फिर क्या हो गया, फेल हो गए तो एक बार दोबारा कर लो, वैसे भी कुछ और करने तो है
Right.
नहीं ना.
So keep trying till you don't
Yeah,
succeed. Yeah. So speaking about Shah
right.
Rukh Khan and speaking about the movies, so what is your favorite movie of all times, and how does it hold a special place in your heart?
Well, there are many aspiring me. I really love the movie called Chuck Day, wherein it shows many aspects of team leadership, and there are few movies that are towards the romantic end. That is Lamhe, and the only thing is Lamhe I used to love when I was in like my school. Lamhe is old movie.
Yeah,
You remember
got it.
Sridevi and Anil Kapoor.
When you are
Every
in
time
school, you
I
have that crush and puppy love factor. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. But the only thing that I used to love in that movie was every time, for example, if I ask you, Elvina, what is your favorite movie? Can you tell me your favorite movie?
I like Titanic. I never get fed up of watching it. And The Holiday is another one that I can never get fed up.
All right. The Holiday, the Akshay Kumar one.
No, the English one, Kate Winslet.
Acha. All right. So the reason, if you watch one movie, something like it was your favorite like 15 years back, if
Yeah,
you watch it now, it will still be your favorite, but the element that are contributing it to become your favorite will be different.
absolutely. Yes, I agree.
You know,
Yeah.
the Lamhe, when I used to watch it, I used to watch it with that bubbliness, the dances, the music. And now, if I like it for different reasons, why?
Yes.
Kind of consistency, the kind of passion that is shown in the movie. And the same is the reason that I used to like Chuck Day, or for example, Abhi, there was a movie na, called wherein Amir Khan used to train two girls. I'm forgetting the name.
Dangal.
Dangal. Yeah, I mean, it's like you do it passionately, and trust me,
Absolutely.
the things will come up to you. It
Yeah.
will come.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was
You
really
will not like
inspirational.
any movie, Elvina, unless and until there is any element that touch your heart, that you
Yes.
relate with.
Yes. Yes. That's relating to elements that touch your heart is the key that Lena has given us. And we should, of course, never give up. Be consistent, be persistent, and rejections happen. But overall, of course, there is success that is there your way. We have a great example of GE Capital where Lena was just bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. And of course, she cracked everything over there and she was really happy. So that's really inspirational. What is your last piece of advice for our audience?
The last piece of advice that I want to tell everyone is whenever you feel that you are tiring, whenever you feel that you're about to give up, just look back and sit quietly and look back and think of those situations that you have fought very bravely,
Right,
very bravely. I mean, for example, today if you are facing a challenge you're not able to get through, think of the last challenge. This was according to you a challenge and you came up.
right,
And
right.
if you can do that, then this is just another one.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more with you. Thank you so much for all the motivational talk, the kind words, the bubbly atmosphere, and the vibrant atmosphere in the show. And it was a pleasure having you on the show, Lena. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Alvina. It was so nice meeting you. Thank you for having me here.